What is up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everybody? What's up? It's your boy Joe Barber on my way to the barbershop. Finished my meditation, did some studying, did some reading, did some reflecting, did all the above. I think the major thing that I really didn't do is take my time to just be grateful for God for waking me up. Being able to wake up and have an option and have a choice to pursue whatever it is, whether it's, trying to be the best barber, trying to be the best husband, trying to be the best father, trying to be the best whatever it is that we do, whatever job it is that we've chosen to perform. And I'm on my way to work, man. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of moves that I'm trying to make, and it takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of organization. Like, you got to be organized. And you got to write stuff down and make it happen, man. At the end of the day, it's nobody's fault if we're not successful. It's our own fault. It's our mentality, limitations that we put on ourselves. And I just want to jump online to share that with y'all. Like I said, man, I'm going to put more content. I am going to start putting a lot more haircuts and designs and how-to videos and why and the where and all that. And I'm investing a lot of money into marketing, and I got to make videos for my barber college, so to try to draw people in and let them know that they're gonna get their dollar's worth for sure when they come to my school. But what I wanted to take time and say is, like, a lot of times we do get focused for the people out there that are focused and that are determined, that have turned over a new leaf and say, you know what, man, I'm tired of making excuses. I'm tired of being the victim. I'm tired of just trying to make stuff happen. I'm just gonna make it happen. I want to tell you from my experience that I've been able to control my thoughts a lot more. I've been very clear on what my vision is, what my purpose is, and sometimes we're a little too hard on ourselves. We really are. I'm a perfectionist, and that's just who I am, but there's a lot of times when I try to apply that to people, and we're not perfect, man. We ain't God. Only God's perfect. We're not. Now, we have the ability to do our best, and we may look good on the outside, or we might be dealing with specific things in a great way. But just because you have flaws doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you're not worthy. It doesn't mean that you don't matter. It doesn't mean that you don't deserve, like, good. And sometimes I feel like I'm hard on myself. I expect so much from myself, and sometimes it becomes overwhelming, and sometimes it becomes eye-opening, and sometimes I have those epiphanies where I'm like, whoa, like, I'm submerging myself too much into this. I need to take a step back and enjoy life, like enjoy the air that I'm breathing, enjoy the food that I'm eating, enjoy the moment that I'm in with the people that I love. And and sometimes, things happen in life, and you have to control your emotions, control your thoughts, and look at the bright side, and really look at the bright side, but also control as much as you can. And the things you can't control, you just got to let it go, man. And it sucks because sometimes, I feel like, one time they told me, like, that I'm like a hero to my community, because I'm from a real poor neighborhood, man. I'm from the Alazan Courts, but then you get to a point to where you're like, well, who's going to be my hero? I don't have like a father figure, but the best thing that I have is mentors that I can confide in. And, yes, I have God. God is my father, but at the end of the day, expectation can sometimes break you and break your spirit. And, we need to be humbled at times, but we need to be very mindful of where we are spending our time and where we're spending our energy, because a lot of us do want to be successful, and for whatever reason. Now, I'll tell you that I want to become a millionaire. I want to be able to do things. I want to have freedom to be able to move around, make an impact. Now, I'm not going to be a millionaire next year. It might take me 5-10 years. I don't know what it's going to take. I've never made $1 million before. Not in a consecutive year, and that's my goal. But the fact is, that I see myself doing it. I see myself achieving it because I don't know anybody else in my family that dreams that big. I don't know anybody in my family that's willing to go that mile. Now, I got 5 boys that look up to me. I'm their hero. So I put a lot of pressure on myself. And sometimes because I see myself in that way, you know, the people that I want to spend my life with may not agree on how I view my circumstances and my expectations and, you know, my commitments and all that. And it hurts, man. It hurts because your intentions are good. You want to do something great and you want to be great, but it takes a lot from you, man. And you got to be willing to sacrifice Netflix, Hulu, Facebook, Instagram. Like, you got to be willing to sacrifice. Now, if you know how to manage it and use that and not let it use you, you got to be a content creator and not a consumer, because you're constantly on there, constantly filling your mind with these trends and challenges and whatever it may be. And not that I'm hating on it, man. I'm just talking to the people that want to be great, the people that have made it to that point to where they're like, they made that decision. I'm just saying there's a lot that goes with it, and there's a lot that we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And I'm just saying, just take a moment, you know, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, take Wednesdays off, because I'm working 7 days a week right now because I'm on a mission. But the fact is that I'm human. I'm a man, and I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the blueprints to do this and do that. Now, I read a lot of books right now. I'm reading a lot of books. I'm filling my head with information. I'm getting guidance, and I'm constantly making a choice to want to do better, want to be better. And I'm outside my comfort zone right now. So I've never been in this space before, but I'm trying to just keep pushing because I want to grow. I want to stretch. I want to be more. But I'm beginning to realize, like, don't be so hard on yourself, Joe. And I know there's people out there just like me that want to do good, that want to be great, that they want to change the family tree. They want to be able to say that, look, man, I came from nothing and now I'm something. Some people look at you crazy when you have these big dreams. Some people look at you like, man, you're insane. And it's true. Sometimes it is that. You got to be insane to think like that. But it's not that it's bad. It's not bad, man. But I find that in my situation, the only bad part is that I get consumed by the pursuit of perfection or the pursuit of proving that I'm capable of doing this. So now when there is no limitations, I have no limitations now. It is scary. It's like exciting. It's great. You have this euphoria running through your body of like, oh my goodness, like I'm just going to crush all these goals, and you're just totally sold into it. But then when you consume yourself too much with it and you expect perfection, and like other people may expect you not to make mistakes, or they look at you because you're doing well. People think that you don't have any flaws. And I think that's what happens to a lot of people that are famous or actors, musicians, whoever. I think we put those kind of expectations on those kind of people. And yeah, it is a lot. It's a lot. But now when you're putting it on yourself, that's when it hurts the most. And that's when, you know, mental health becomes an issue. Because yeah, you're battling yourself daily. Every day you're battling yourself to do better or to settle down and, you know what, man, I'm just gonna give this dream up or whatever, because it gets hard. It's been hard for me. Trust me, it's been really hard. But the fact is that I'm doing better daily. You know, there's gonna be some losses along the way. There's gonna be some lessons, but I feel like it's gonna elevate me to be where I want to be, and I have to be ready for that. And I'm accepting it, man. Like it's a lot. It's really a lot, man. But I wanted to put this video out just to anybody out there, if you're dealing with those kind of thoughts of like where you're overwhelmed and you're at that point where you're like, okay, man, like I really want to do all these things and I'm pushing myself to the limit. Just take it easy, man. Take some deep breaths. Understand that you got time to do things, man. And you have to be confident in knowing that you're doing the right things for the right reasons. Don't be so focused on trying to impress people that don't care. Don't be so focused on trying to prove the haters wrong. Like, do it for you. Do it for your family. Do it for God. I mean, there's a lot of other things that you can focus on that are very positive. And even if you're moving at a 3 mile, you're still moving forward, man. And I know a lot of us want to get there as soon as possible. We want to get there to prove it, but it's like you got to be disciplined enough to know that it's the delayed gratification, and that's what we're doing to ourselves when you're trying to be this great person, like great at whatever you're doing. I mean, I relate to a lot of barbers, but I'm saying like artists, anybody, whatever, teachers, whatever, coach. I know a lot of times people, they go all in, man, and we forget about the important stuff. We forget about the basic stuff because we think that we got it like that, and it's nah, man. People still love you, and people want your time, man, and people want to feel important, and people want to feel like they can still count on you, and they can still rely on you. And I'm going through that, and I just wanted to share that, man, because whoever is out there that's dealing with it, I want y'all to know, man, that life is hard, but it's worth it. It really is. And the pain's not gonna last forever, dog. It's not. The pain won't last forever. So if you keep pushing yourself, if you keep striving, just make sure to take a breath, man, every now and then, and sit down and just look. Every now you got to look back and see how far you've come. Don't be so focused on getting to the destination, because the journey is where it's at. The people you meet along the way, the experiences, the ups and downs is where it's at. And some people, when the ride gets tough, they want to jump off. And I know, because it's easy to do that, but I'm telling you, man, it's worth it. So just take a breather. I'm just saying today, just take a breather, man. Set a day aside where it's like, you know what, man, these are the days that I'm going to rest a little bit. Kind of not be so, just like so consumed by the drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a little cruise, man. Take a little breather and take a cruise. And sometimes you got to reflect on where you've come from to know where you're going. And it's a lot of work, man, to be successful. It's a lot of dedication. It's a lot of discipline. It's a lot of everything. Some people are going to believe in you, some are not. And some people in your corner are going to understand you, and some won't. So you can't always expect that from them either, and be like, oh, no, this fool doesn't, that's not my boy right there. Because he doesn't know. He's content with working a 9 to 5 and going home and watching TV all day. That's what he likes to do. That's his life. Now, if you want to be great, you want to be a millionaire, you want to be a legend, you want to be whatever, it's going to take a lot. That Mamba mentality is not for the weak, man. It's not. It's a lot, man. And then you look at that as, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to sacrifice those things to be able to, get where you want to be? And so that's the question, But in between then, I'm telling y'all guys, y'all really have to get to a point to where you take a breather, relax a little bit, and just calm down. Don't be so gun-ho, like, oh, I got to get there. Because it'll consume you and it's going to hurt you, man. And then ultimately, it's going to stop you from achieving your dream. And nobody wants that. Like, there's too many people out there that their dream died because it got hard and they didn't balance themselves right. And that's what I don't want to happen to me. And I don't want that to happen to anybody else out there. So if I'm able to share my lessons and my experiences, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather give y'all insight on my day-to-day and what I go through and what I want to achieve and what I experience, instead of, there's thousands of barbers teaching y'all how to cut hair and do designs. And yeah, I do a lot of crazy stuff. I'm very talented and all that, man. But trust me, that's not all that I am. That's like 5% of who I am. The art, that's just 5% of the person that I am. So hopefully this video helps somebody. Hopefully somebody out there needed to hear this, because I know I got to be the person that I need. I got to be that guy for me. So, if it helps anybody else out there, then that's a plus. So, all right, man. We just wanted to, wish y'all the best. Y'all, I pray for all of y'all that watch this video. And I hope you have clarity in your life, man. I hope you have peace in your life, and I hope you're blessed. And I hope you count your blessings daily, whether it's your wife, your kids, your home, your vehicles that are running. It may not be the best vehicles, but as long as they're running and getting you to where you need to be, It's that, man, having that peace of mind of knowing that you're getting it done. You don't have to get it done quick, man. You're just getting it done at your pace, and just pace yourself, man. So yeah, all right, man. Well, I got to get inside and start my day. So I want to say thank you. So thank you very much. I want to say I appreciate y'all, and y'all stay blessed and y'all stay faded, man.